So we were in West Bengal, and you know, he was in the midst of two very critical decisions. There was a bid going on as far as Chorus was concerned. At the same time, there was a big battle for why the 1 lakh car should not be in West Bengal, because people didn't want it there. His choice to choose Bengal was his dream of industrialization, to industrialize the state, which needed industrialization. I won't come to the business part or the business reasons for it. You know, subsequently we saw something else, and I don't want to come to that. But I think what Nano did, and was, you've got to look at him from being, he was a dreamer. What did he want? He wanted something for the common man, so that he didn't sit on a bike. Forgive me for saying this, but he didn't want people to get wet in the rain and be in a car and be safe. Yeah. That's all he wanted. That, it couldn't achieve its price point of 1 lakh. 1 lakh was something I remember an interview he had with one of the leading newspapers from the UK. And I was present in that meeting when this first thing was mentioned, that I want to make a 1 lakh car. And we all looked at him in amazing, you know, shock, and said, you know, 1 lakh, because he hadn't talked about the number. He'd said, I want a car for the people. But at that time, he had never given the number that it was going to be 1 lakh. And I remember that was subsequently a lead story in I believe it was the Financial Times in the UK.
So I have to ask.
So the Nano was there.
I'm so sorry, I have to ask. So the decision was to make a car for 1 lakh rupees so that common people could use it, and then work backward to how it would actually happen? It's surprising to me that even you didn't know it was going to be a 1 lakh car.
You know, in the interview, it just was just a natural flow. And sometimes, you know, you think, you know, I'm sure he had, I mean, like you and like us, we all have many dreams. He had a dream, and his dream was for the people. It was always for the betterment of people, and always for the betterment of people of India. So I think this 1 lakh number was there because I think he would have done his maths at that time to say that, can I do it? There was criticism to it after that, and I don't wish to go into that. But so be it. You know, he look at the man. The man had a dream. He had a vision. He wanted to do something for the common man, and I think that was what was more important. When he went into West Bengal, it was because he felt West Bengal needed to be industrialized. He took a decision to be in West Bengal because it needed it. It needed jobs. It needed, you know, something like this would have given a great fillip, because that whole road from Calcutta to Singur is a road in a stretch that would have developed extremely beautifully, just like when the Nano then shifted to Gujarat, Sanand. Today, Sanand is like Gurgaon. What I'm trying to say is that it is a time lag. It took a long time because there was a huge repercussion within the political. The fight was never about Ratan or never about Nano or about the Tata Group. The fight was a political fight, and he just got caught in it. But he chose Singur as a place which was the constituency of the then opposition leader. And I think rightly so, because what is this telling you? This is telling you he always just wanted to take everybody along with him. Subsequent to that, it took us almost, I think, 18 months to 2 years. Almost, I think, about 18 months. And then he took a decision. We went and saw many, we visited many other states. We were called by multiple people, whether it was Punjab or Karnataka. They have plants in Karnataka, they have plants in Uttarakhand. We were called, we were asked. We then got a call from Gujarat, and the then Chief Minister, our Prime Minister now, Mr. Modi, and he took a decision and he moved. Why did he go to Gujarat? Because they have plants in Gujarat. They have Tata Chemicals already there. So he was comfortable, because then here he saw, okay, well, maybe Nano needs a state which is a bit more industrialized, which is moving towards development, and hence this will be better and easier. which is why he then moved to Gujarat.
Sure.
And we looked at many plots of land together. He and I went to Gujarat multiple times and met with the Honorable Chief Minister and now the Prime Minister and explored the options, and we were given this wonderful site in Sanand, and that today is a plant for Tata Motors. But Sanand has developed after that, and I think that's the context that I was trying to put, is that when you start to go and you have someone like him who wants to do something that's really meaningful and that really would matter, you also develop then the rest of the surrounding environment.